So,
Kapag pantay ang ears.
So, if you're going to measure this, kung makikita niyo dyan, mas taas yung left side niya. Okay? Okay, and then dito sa shoulder, mas taas din yung left side niya.
What's the score for head?
For the head is 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
1.
And here in the shoulder, I think it's only 0.5.
Okay, so...
And then here sa hips naman, dito sa bone, kailangan mo hawakan yung. And then the higher side is the right side.
So, yeah. So, sa bone siya hawakan.
Yeah,
okay.
sa bone.
So, it's 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, total of 4?
And then, follow up naman dito sa this way, makikita mo kung heading is forward.
Yeah.
So, kailangan yung ears mo, here, kailangan pantay siya. Kay ni Sarah is yung shoulder niya is medyo nakaharap. I mean, forward. And then here, okay, may sabihin may problem po dito sa shoulder ni Miss Sarah.
Yeah. So, if the score is 4, Amber, I have given you this copy po, members of the press. So, Amber, that's 3 to 5 score. Ibig sabihin may misalignment or muscles or imbalance sa muscle at kailangan ng professional help. Okay? Pero not that severe yung sa kanya. So, let's see it. Let's try
Kinabahan na din eh.
Okay, so show us a perfect posture, Sarah.
Alam ko na. Let's see. Sorry.
Yes. So, I have done a poster screening with Sarah. Let's see kung mag-improve.
How ba? Okay. Kailangan mo lang i-straight yung head mo. Well, what can you see back there? Tama, pantay ba siya?
Mataas yung right.
Yeah.
So, mas mataas yung right.
Sobrang, yes, it's true.
Okay. Dito sa shoulder.
Sobrang hindi pantay.
Yeah. Dito sa right side din yung taas niya.
Parang gumanin siya.
Minsan kasi sa bag din yan siya. Minsan din.
Saan
Like
ba?
yung
Pag mabigat ko,
nagbabasa ng libro. Here naman sa taas. Same. Sa right side yung taas.
Okay.
So, ganun si Sarah.
Red. Severe.
Ay,
Above 5, advanced 1.
one.
Okay. Wrong. It's only Amber. Okay. So it's the same with Sarah. Yes. So who of you wanted to have a free poster screening? I think Sir Mario would love to. Sir Mel would love to do the poster screening.
Ano, ayoko. Baka doon nerd. Sige ako. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Maybe you can check my posture.
Yes, I can check your poster.
Kasi ako talaga naman.
Mark Frank.
This one is higher, right?
Oo, mas higher yung
And
mga
it was
pa-wrestling.
lower kaysa sa dito.
Oo, left. Right.
So it's 1, I think. Ito mas mataas naman. Kaysa sa dito. I think 2. So 4. It's Amber. So that's how you do a poster screening. So yes, Sir Franz. Just to give it a try. Yes, Ms. Bell.
So, ganun din yung screening sa ano? Sa mga candidate.
Very good. Okay, so you can see, mas madali kasi i-shot yung lalaki kasi walang buhok, no? Mas makikita niyo mas mataas yung left side ni sir. No? Nakita? Sa shoulder niya, mas mataas din yung left. So this
Sobrang
one is
bagsak
1.
siya. Ito.
So 2 ito.
Yeah, 2.
Lagi ka pa ibabag dito, sir.
Dami din sa akin.
Pagkalikado yun.
Dito naman, mas pantay lang siya.
So it's 3, so Amber pa rin siya.
Kapag
Not
ina-anesthesia
much.
pa,
Yes.
no?
Konting ano lang. So, we are showing this to you guys because our candidates, yung magiging candidates namin, ay magiging ambassador ng National Health Lifestyle. Bakit siya-check? Para malaman nila na ang chiropractic is for everyone, not just for the wealthy, not just for the rich, but for everyone. Because they need to know also what it has to offer. So our candidates will actually disseminate information about natural health care. And we have this tagline called Think, Eat, and Move Right. So paano ba magiging masaya sa life? We have to think, eat, and move right. So that's our tagline, and our official hashtag is #CulturePageant. So hindi lang yon, hindi lang natural health care ang nais ipahatid ng magiging Mr. and Miss Culture Pageant. Kailangan din nilang mag-reach out to the community. Okay? Because this pageant, since it is unconventional, we are going to make it to the point that everyone of different age demographics can participate and can have that opportunity to access natural health information. So we are open for questions with, of course, with Doc Mike and Miss Bell.
No. No.
Yes, sir. Nolly Brioso, the star blogger.
Ayun.
I just want to know what are the importance of having a proper or correct posture in our daily life?
So the difficulty in our daily lives is the way we work, the way we sleep, the way we sit and slouch or not. There are companies out there that provide appliances that can help posture. The reality is being in good shape has a lot to do with and truth is, I worry so much about the younger generation. Because unlike myself, dinosaur when it comes to technology, so to speak, social media and all, I have a 20-year-old daughter who has been on a screen her entire life. Looking down, we put her through ballet so she would have better posture. But the fact is, it's a very big challenge because of the screen exposure, the forward bending posture, the amount of time we spend in school, the amount of time we spend on the screen. So all of these things affect our general posture. So it's a combination of the things that you do all day, It's a combination of the amount of physical activities that you engage into in a regular way. I use the word regular. And so we want to have, as I say this, the eyes are the mirror to your soul, diba? And posture is a mirror to your health. Think about that.
Posture is a mirror to your health.
So when we have good posture,
If
you were to just meet the stranger, and they had excellent posture, what's your initial impression? Oh, guapo, guapa, but fit and healthy, right? And then you meet someone with a poor posture. What's your thought? Boy, something not so well.
Not confident.
Not confident. So it's a true statement that posture is a reflection and a mirror of your health. And as a chiropractor, knowing what causes posture problems, we can find and fix those things. That's the best part. So we have young people and not so young people who come and they have spine issues, and we correct it. We identify it, find out what's the problem, the lesion, the misalignment, and then we make a proper correction. And the next thing you know, without necessarily even having to exercise for this, they just get better. So it's all connected. So our lives are intricately connected with posture and our overall health.
Okay, thank you, sir. Just a follow-up question. With regard to your upcoming pageant, Mr. How important for on having a good posture to the for all the prospective applicant to be more competitive?
Well, for the pageant, people who feel good about themselves and it shows in their posture, then they can express their personality, and it shows through their posture. I want people to stand up and come. Hindi diretso Pinoy, huh? So we want to have good health because we have reflected good posture. So for our candidates to come proud. Come with a certainty that you are an example of health. And from there, we are going to have a very hard time finding the top person. I guarantee you that.
planning also to organize a international counterpart?
No, at this point. Not it's
Still starting.
the Filipino love for pageants is a natural way to segue as a public relations to bring the awareness of spinal health, spinal hygiene, and how that seriously impacts, believe it or not, the total economy of this country. I know other countries that have thousands upon thousands of chiropractors, and those workforces are far more productive because they have access to a chiropractor literally around every corner. In India, the Philippines, we have a few dozen. So our goal is to see that Filipinos get trained to be chiropractors here in the Philippines in their own university. We already have that starting in August. And the purpose for the timing for the pageant is to create a national awareness that chiropractic education is finally here in the Philippines. For the first time.
And it's rocked by the flying.
It's a 6-year program. You have to get a bachelor's, master's, and a doctorate in order to undergo this. So we're not just looking for beauty, we're looking for brains also. So part of our process is we want the candidates to write an essay on natural health. Imagine that, eh? A pageant that says you have to use your brain. We want everything, the whole package.
Thank you, sir. Yes, thank you.
Sir.
Yeah, I just want to get feedback from everyone. You know how rigorous the training of our beauty pageants are in the Philippines.
Yes.
You see the duck walk, the Casarelo training. Mainly, but is there anything wrong with how we do it? But I ask this because it's timely, you know, the pageant season has started.
Yeah, let me just share,
Yes,
Doc
please.
Mike, the Passerella, because I think
Yes.
it was like somehow new to him. Passerella or duck walk dog is that we are using heels and we are doing. I have to demonstrate it to you, so you will know if this is something that is healthy. So you'll do that. You bend yourself like that, and then you have to go around like a basketball court, and you have to keep doing that like this, like a dog. So is there will it hurt your spine?
So, yes, for the most part, okay, healthy people can engage in all forms of physical exercise, physical activities. When they engage in these kinds of, I'd say, marginally strenuous activities, I don't see that as a problem.
Okay.
Right? Because it's just for the time. This is not the way they live. They don't wear 6-inch heels all the time. You know what I mean? So they don't live like that. If they live like that, I'd have a problem. You know, I have a problem with excessive gymnastics, where they're overextending backwards and damaging. I see these adults when they were children damaged by excessive that type of work. These are just our society. You know, I didn't see anything
But the
about
double training can go on for months.
Yes, but it's still okay. To benefit, well, at least for our pageant, our candidates will have chiropractic availability, so that's an asset that they will have.
Do you think they need consultants or pageant trainers?
Actually, I think it would benefit, of course. You know, of course, they would benefit from having exposure. When you don't have a household word that says chiropractic, it's not a household word. People don't know to come in and have their spines checked properly by a professional that has gone through the training. You don't, when you go to have a toothache, you go to a dentist, you don't question their training. You know they're qualified, they graduated, they have a diploma, they're all the license. Same thing with the chiropractor, same level of training. So yes, we're part of the solutions. And how are we going to bring that out to the community? Through public relations. How are we going to do that? In my view, the pageant is a great place to start. What a wonderful blend. A medical science and get a social encounter, and we can bring these two things together and merge the concepts so the public now can have awareness that healthy spine equals a healthy person. You know, they say that a bad posture means bad health. You know, and great posture means great health.
For Sarah and Zaya, ano experience ninyo sa training? Do you think na matulong yung awareness ito now that you would go on training again? What would you avoid?
Sarah.
Kumar, I've been to like rigorous trainings from the past, and I think that to consult with the chiropractic it would really benefit me. Because, you know, I've been physically active, but I'm not really sure if I am really healthy.
Oh.
So I think I'm healthy, but, you know, I really didn't consult a professional. So this would mean a lot to me. So, you know, consulting, even just for the, you know, that consultation, it gives me like a source of, oh, okay, I need to consult more. So
Okay.
it will benefit me.
Sasali ka ulit sa pageant? Yes.
I'm not sure, but I think I will assist the
Considering-
Mr. and Miss Posture.
Good.
For me, we all know that as a beauty queen, we need to be perfect at some point. We need to look great, we need to be physically sexy, we need to be mentally ready. But at some point, forget to be healthy. Not only with what we eat, like for example, mentally healthy. We were entitled to be empowered. Sometimes forget the most important things. To do everything to represent ourselves to a lot of people, we need to be healthy as well. That's why we all know the latest news of Miss USA. They forgot that part. And I think, and I really recommend that this pageant will open the minds of a lot of women and men that beauty is not about the physical appearance, nor how beautiful you walk, nor talk. It's about taking care of yourself, being aware of yourself, being aware of when to stop and when to recover. So thank you so much, Doc, for giving this opportunity to a lot of men and women that being healthy is more important than impressing a lot of people about how you look, how sexy you are in your bikini photos in your Instagram account. That's it. Thank you.
What's your next pageant?
Miss Promise International. Dito muna po siguro, no?
May pang budget.
Just kidding aside.
Ma'am, you have any words?
Yes. Okay. I would like to invite everyone to submit your application for Miss and Mr. Poacher Philippines. And we are glad to have you join this big event or big pageantry. So we hope to see you there, and we hope that you will join us. Thank you.
Yes po.
I noticed na walang height requirements.
Yes.
Even ba sa boys?
Yes. We deliberately remove the height requirements kasi ano nga ba ang magagawa ng 5'7" hindi kaya gawin ng 5'6"? So for equality reasons and maraming magagandang maliliit lang. So this is your chance to join. So the criteria is actually consist of swimsuit, gown, promotional video, voting, essay, and register your love challenge. So kakaiba yung concept namin. So for sure everybody will be given an equal chance.
But even if you may understand scoliosis,
Well, actually, there is someone who applied last week na meron siyang scoliosis. Siya ay isang physical therapist and now currently taking dentistry. So I think they are the one we are looking for because it can speak for itself. And when they try chiropractic, then that's the time they'll know how important it is for them. So yes, they are welcome.
How many candidates yung tina-target nyo?
20 girls and 20 boys. So 20 each category.
Dami din.
I'm just interested.
So the finals will be announced very soon after the screening. We are just looking at some block time on TV, and of course, we are just making sure that the date is already exact before we announce. But for now, we are open for screening every Tuesday, Thursday and Friday at Forbes Park, San Antonio Forbes Park.
Zay, may question ka.
Just to simply answer that question, the response to the question, there is an International Posture Day.
Yes.
That is in the middle of March. And that's our target to announce.
Here. During the
What would be the responsibilities or award the winner.
Okay, the winner will actually embody what Mabuhay Health is all about. Of course, they will be with us in our community service. Last December, we already went to the Dumaga tribe to distribute things. So, technically, pag meron ng ambassador or meron ng Mr. and Miss Culture Pageant, siya na yung magle-lead ng team in doing good things and spreading health awareness. So, any questions?
Yes.
Annual na.
Ay, ano tayo ng question?
What do you hope to achieve with this pageant? How can you tell that it will be a success?
Last time I checked, everybody has a spine. The real outcome is the awareness of spinal hygiene. The pageantry is really the jazz. It's really the energy that comes behind a subject that doesn't need to be on stage. And so by bringing on stage this message, I think that's the most important outcome. This is also a tool to recruit possible potential chiropractic students. And so now we will populate the Philippines with chiropractors. Nothing greater than that. I'm getting old, so someone needs to take over.
That's where my follow-up comes from. Were you involved in developing the program that will be used by University of Makati for the chiropractic study?
Absolutely. I brought in experts from all the way through Asia that have been involved in establishing chiropractic programs in Korea, in Malaysia, in Japan, and so and also in Australia. And so this technology of chiropractic education is well thought through. It's probably one of the best in the world.
Why in University of Makati? Who approached whom first, may I know?
You know, when you date somebody, you date a lot of people until you find the one. And there was just a synchronicity with the University of Makati. It's part of their philosophy of doing something, for example, to create more jobs for people. They have a lot of programs that promote employment. They also have alternative health programs that they want to develop. So this fits right into their university philosophy of what their responsibilities are as an educator in this particular issue.
Will that mean that the graduates of University of Makati will be employed in Hospital ng Makati? So Hospital ng Makati have their own chiropractic department?
Well, that's a subject for another day, because chiropractors are non-drug, non-surgical practitioners. So we don't get hospital privileges.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, we're private practitioners. But they will, in some measure, be outpatient doctors for government facilities, I hope nationwide. Because chiropractic is inexpensive, doesn't have, like I said, drugs are certain, doesn't have all those costs associated with it. And yet we help people in so many ways. The outcome of chiropractic care isn't just somebody out of pain. It's a healthy person. If all the right things are applied, education and everything, lifestyle changes. So the concept of training an individual for that position requires science, requires commitment, personality, it requires brains, it requires skills, it requires a lot of training. And so for a person to graduate here in the Philippines, and I'm so excited, because we're going to have the opportunity for scholarships. That means that we can bring in people who are economically disadvantaged. We are searching for helots to come and join us and get a formal education, granting that they have the mental capacity to get a university training, right? Can you imagine if we bring the helot traditional genre into an international professional training program? The Philippines will surpass the rest of the world.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on the pageant.
Thank you for your support, and you're exposing this to the public and getting our candidates here. We can have a big bash and really bring this hard to the public. They just so desperately need to hear this message.
Thank you. Question. Is this face-to-face or virtual pageant siya? Kasi with the alert levels na medyo crazy in the Philippines right now.
This is a face-to-face activity. It's a 3-day activity because we shortened it because we don't know when will the restrictions will going to change again. But there are already preliminary rounds that's being done online. So only the finals night are on face-to-face basis.
Which is kasama na yung press presentation.
Yes,
sa
kasama
3 days na yun.
Yes, 3 days.
Thank you.
Because we cannot extend it or else will get hard times with the schedule.
Pero what if yung applicants nyo is from Cebu, from Davao, or whatnot? Paano yung screening ninyo sa kanila?
Okay, so we do it in a high technological way. Of course, we do it on Zoom. So there are 2 to 3 rounds. We interview them. We make sure that they pass the criteria. Of course, the criteria is a little bit different from the usual pageant or from the conventional pageant that we know. So we make sure that they pass all of them, and then we refer them to the second round. Those who are already here in Manila, yung mga nandito na, pinapapunta ko na sila sa forms.
But as we speak, ilan na yung mga candidates niyo?
So as of this moment, I have interviewed 10 because hindi lahat pwedeng na-interview. So pipiliin na lang kung sino yung nag-pass na sa unang round. So 10, and then another Kagandahang Flores will going to partner with us, and then they will send candidates. So supposedly Tito Raj will be here. Yes.
Thank you.
They will send candidates.
May deadline po ba? Pag-submit
As of this moment, we are still open until February, last day of February, and then we will announce if it will be the end once we already have the official candidates. Yes, Bob.
How is set apart from the other services offered by other wellness centers?
So it depends on education. The best way that we separate is education. So if a person is a massage therapist, for example, they would have 100, 200 hours of formal training. Experience. But a chiropractor gets 4,500 to 5,000 hours formal education over a 6-year period of time. So it's really the education that separates. But the philosophy of chiropractic is all things natural. The philosophy of chiropractic is that the body is a self-healing organism, and as long as the brain can communicate with every part of your body, and the spine is not causing short circuits, then you're going to be a healthy person. And a healthy person doesn't get cancer, and a healthy person doesn't get all these other illnesses, and a healthy person has a greater capacity for mental capacity. So there's a lot of dynamics associated with why chiropractic matters in our communities. But when you have a healthy person, you have a person who can contribute to the economy of their family, and from there you contribute to the economy of the country. This is part of the big solution.
Yeah, never wala talagang, literally walang height requirement.
Wala talagang height requirement. 0 height requirement.
Kasi ako sa may skeleton.
Yes.
Skeleton
Whether you
talaga.
are single, married, single parent, or you are welcome.
Ang story mismo rin.
25 years old pa.
Hanggang 35 years old po.
Can I request if
Yes. Yeah.
As long as the may skeleton.
As long as the candidate that you will refer have a spine. Okay?
Can we expect na maging annual pageant na siya?
Well, please expect it.
This is not a
And we are also looking at sending our candidates internationally, but we're still in talks about that. But as of this moment, we are doing our best to start small and grow big.
Open lang ba ito sa mga Pinoy lang dito? Or
Yes
pwede
po.
okay.
Yes po. Open sa may mga Filipino lineage. Yes po.
Okay.
So kung married yung mananalo, Mrs. po.
Oh no, we make it like MS because it's a general term. Yeah.
So pwedeng anes, pwedeng
Yes
misis.
po.
Pwedeng misis.
Well, whatever the
Pwede po si
civil status, whatever the emotional status, you are welcome.
Also,
So,
kahit
like, so
transgender, no?
How about transgender? Are you accepting?
Natural daw.
Transgender. Oh, that's a good suggestion. We will check. Yeah, why not?
Bakit hindi,
For
di
equality,
ba?
yeah.
Oo.
Ito naman for equality na rin naman last, di
As
ba?
long as your spine is intact,
Kasi hindi mga friendship ko mga baklita.
Hindi na-dislocate, no? Charot.
any questions?
Ayan po ito.